Cam Ward did what? And social media is going crazy, bro. How you quitting a Pop-Tart bowl? You pop out in the toaster. That's what Pop-Tarts do. That's why they give you two. It's two halves in a football game. One pops, the other one has to pop. You got to complete the game. How do you not complete the Pop-Tart bowl? Crazy. I mean, I couldn't believe it. I had to step out. The Pop Tart Bowl, which Miami lost by 1 point to Iowa State, was amazing. It went back and forth. I had to do something. I left. I knew I would come back in the fourth quarter. And when I got back, I said, well, wait, is Cam Ward hurt or something? No, I'm on. I get online and it is complete crazy utter backlash. Once he broke the college record, all time touchdowns, throwing touchdowns, he opted out of the game at halftime, opted out of the game. And by the way, before I go on, I'm pro player. I defended Anthony Richardson. I defended any NFL, college, high school player that feels like they're in a dangerous situation. People don't know their body and decide to pull out of the game for whatever reason. I am pro player in that regard. This I'm not. I'm just totally not. I'm not with this, bro. I'm not with this, Cam. And unless somebody's gonna come out, like your coach afterwards is gonna say this was the plan going in. We all knew Cam was gonna only play one half. That's one thing, and that just wasn't communicated. I could be wrong, but let me tell you, this is bad, very, very bad. If I was an NFL team, bro, forget about it. Forget about it. And don't get me wrong, it's business. It is business. But these are your coworkers. You cannot leave them out to dry, bro. This is not the Friday after Thanksgiving where you could just leave in a half day. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. I know as a teammate, I wouldn't like it. And again, if it's something the team knew is business, that's fine. But again, I want to say it's not all Cam Ward's fault, even though this is a decision he's made. It's a part to blame with college. You want to talk about NIL, you want to talk, he is the epitome of the example of a hired mercenary. He was set to go to the NFL out of Washington State. He put his name in, he withdrew it because Miami wanted him to come to their school and it paid a specific price. I don't know what it is, but a lot of reports are saying that he got paid to go to Miami, and that's evident. I don't know how many, I don't know how much, but it's evident. He took his name out of the draft. He went third, fourth round, or whatever his grade was, and decided to come back. And that's what happened. He is a mercenary, okay? And that's the reason why he has all those touchdowns. He started off with zero college offers. He hustled. He went to a smaller school in Texas. Then he went to Washington State for 2 years, balled out. And then he got the call to come to Miami. Before going to the draft, he changed his mind. He has no ties to the Miami area. He's not a Miami kid. And what I mean by that is he didn't grow up in the program. He came there for 1 year. He's essentially a graduate transfer. And that's what it is. You can't tell me somebody that would be of those accolades if it didn't would do of that accolades would do something like that unless that person didn't really have a connection. It's a business relationship. And by the way, I respectfully understand Rezepo decided to opt out of the game. And again, I respect that. I would have respected that a whole lot better because he should have opted out if he was going to do that. He may have wanted the record, but if you want the record, you got to play the whole game. I don't know anybody of his stature that would do something like that, especially at the quarterback level. It's unacceptable. I think NIL is the problem because you're turning these people into career journeymen and it's just a business transaction. Okay. And it is what it is. If Rezepo, who did grow up in the Miami program, who respectfully opted out, decided to play a half and that was it, I would have the same kind of opinion. I mean, I think he should have played, but I respect the business decision. You're going to have to be in and out. You can't have both. That is just completely unacceptable by Cam Ward. I know I would not draft him, but I get it's business. Some people are able to get by it. So whatever, whatever it is, what it is. He could be on the top 5 pick, top 10 pick. It's not a strong quarterback year, so I get it. You need to do it, but I know me personally, I would be on the table not to draft somebody like that because that's not somebody who's going to care about what you got going on. It's not just a business. You have coworkers, you have people trying to achieve a goal, and he decided to drop that. And by the way, Miami wasn't up in that game. It wasn't like they were up 4 or 5 touchdowns. It was still a dogfight, and with 1 minute left to go, or whatever it was, he decided not to come back for the last drive, and Miami lost the game. Is it about the team, or is it about you? He obviously said it was about him. If I'm tripping, y'all let me know in the comments below. But I don't think I am. Y'all let me know. Uh, I'm pro player, man. Cam, I'm a big fan of yours. I think you got a lot of ability. But I think that play where you just stood straight up and threw the ball just casually, like it was just a regular pitch and catch, is exactly what you did at halftime. That was exactly like, hey, I'm done. I'm good. I don't need to do any more. And that play where he just stood up and just threw the ball, that person got stripped. The person he threw the ball to got stripped and he turned the ball over. And to me, that could have been a big play in the game. When you that lackadaisical, the person catching the ball might be able to get that kind of attitude, that kind of vibe, and that's the reason why he got stripped. And it is what it is. You can't say that play didn't cost you the game because you didn't finish the game. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Heritage Sports.